Time is 8:25 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, January 4th, 2018. And it's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, January 4th, 2018. And good morning to you all on this Thursday morning, January 4th, 2018. A lovely Thursday morning despite the snow. Top story of the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:25 on this Thursday morning as President Trump versus Biden threatens public economic agenda. Bomb cyclone blasts East Coast threatens hurricane force winds. 4.5 quake hits near Berkeley. Trump takes credit for talks between two Koreas. Working class protest presents unique challenge to the Iranian regime. Islamic State declares war on rival Hamas with video execution. Macron headed to China to strengthen economic ties. Japan says North Korea poses the biggest threat since World War II. Trump abolishes controversial commission studying alleged voter fraud. White House demands use of the personal mobile phones at work. 2 dozen members of Congress can't wait to leave D.C. Winter storm Illinois wreaked havoc on Europe on Wednesday, bringing Navy winds and flooded and killed 3 people. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff says there is no sign of an imminent provocation from North Korea. 4 people were killed in South Africa's Free State province Thursday when a train collided with attack recorded emergency officials. Seoul, South Korea's President Moon Jae-in has apologized to the victims of Japan's wartime sex enslavement over the controversial 2015 deal. South Korea's ex-president Park Chung-hee is accused of taking $3.4 billion from the country's spy agency, which funded personal bills and cosmetic treatments. A Utah man was indicted in a federal court Wednesday for President Tech movie theater and killed President Donald Trump. A winter storm is Indiana has added a new item to the famously small menu for the first time in 15 years. Hot cocoa. Heavy snow and wind will impact the region. Hope and Donuts, lottery is still a winner in Adamer. Trump abolishes controversial commission studying alleged voter fraud. White House to AT&T will provide 5G to 12 markets by end of 2018, February 82 metros by mid-2019. Account Air has Capital One customers seeing double, and Tesla again delays Model 3 production talking about the state is making major progress. Looking at stock today, out up 90.67 points at 24.90, 22.68 SP5. S&P 500 up 17.25 points at 27.13.06, and Nasdaq up 58.63 points at 7,065.53. Alaskan infant DNA cells first destroyed the first Americans. The stranger star in the sky finally has an explanation for its flicker. Chinese space station could plunder back to Earth in March. 10 place and find snow beyond Earth. Millennials increasingly strive for perfection. A fatal E. coli outbreak may be titled Remain Lettuce. An overnight fire at 48 East Street in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Crews had a heavy fire in a 2.5-story wood frame of combined structure. Peter Chill News Time is 8:28 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for Sports Report. The Boston Celtics defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers 102-88 on a bounce stacked by Terry Rozier. Josh Wilson and Sam Donald leaving wing. Jets have an NFL draft through that kid pass up. Stephen Curry impressed by Oklahoma's Trae Young and Green Bay Packers shake up offensive coaching staff. Peter Chill News Time is 8:29 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for Traffic and Transit Park. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA where the subway and bus service will operate on a regular weekday schedule. Metropolitan service will be replaced by bus shuttles. Commuter rail will be operated on reduced schedules, and ferry service will be suspended. So, and take a look at the highways and byways of New England. Connecticut, highways are slow go, 95. It's slow from work all the way down to New York City. 24, it's slow from Fall River all the way down to 120 in Canton. 120 is stop outside. It is backed up between 24 in Canton and Route 3 in Braintree. 485, it's slow from Milford all the way down to Newburyport. 120, it's slow from Salem all the way down to Rockport. Boston vicinity always on. Looking good. Mass back on both ends of back between Stockbridge and Framingham. As the mass back speed limit is now 40 miles an hour. 91, it's slow from New Haven all the way down to Greenfield, Mass. Route 2, it's slow from Greenfield all the way down to Leominster. Route 3, it's slow between Nashua and Burlington. 93, it's slow from Wilmington all the way up to Lawrence. 95, the northbound side, it's slow from the Bucks Minority to the Georgetown stretch. And up north, Interstate 89, southbound side is back to Newbury, Vermont. 91, southbound side, also Havel, Vermont. And 91, the northbound side, back to the town of Rockham down to Charlestown, Vermont. And 91, the northbound side, it's back to between the Bremer stretch. As the mass back has a 40 mile per hour speed limit from the New York, Massachusetts border all the way down to Boston. Peter Cheldu's time is 8:31 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar satellite looping. It shows snow for much of the region, from much of all of Rhode Island, except for some little patches of sleet down around Little Compton, and snow for much of eastern New York, New York City vicinity, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Northern New England from Vermont, New Hampshire, and much of Maine. And the snow is stretching all the way down to the northeast of North Carolina, while we're seeing some heavy band of rain showers down around the South Shore from New Bedford all the way down to Plymouth, and down around Sandwich and Bourne, and raining for much of Cape Cod and Islands, and sleety from Citrus all the way down to Southwestport down to Woonsocket. And take a look at the temperature spread. Take a look at the temperature spread. It's in the 20s for much of the region, to the teens up in Northern New England wall. It's in the range of the 38 to 43 degree temperature range from much of the South Shore to the Cape Downs. And we're going to time. And the snow rain line will head south, meaning that the Cape Downs will get into the snow mix and focus this deep, heavy blues. Will be heavy bands of snow. And the snow's going to end west to east by about 5 to 9 p.m. Right now, 27 degrees, humidity of 91%, and the barometer 20.47 inches, falling rapidly, and the wind speed is north of 1. And taking a look at the weather outside, it is snowing and it's starting to pick up. Wind is starting to pick up. So, this is a time that you need to be inside safe and sound in this storm, because this is a very serious storm with snow and wind. We are under a winter storm warning until 1 a.m. on Friday, and wind chill watch will be effect from Friday evening to Saturday afternoon, and heavy snow expected. Very cold wind chills are possible, and travel will be very difficult and impossible. Damage to trees and power lines is possible. Total circulation 8 to 14 inches, with low clouds amounts at 18 inches. Our expected wind chills could range from 10 below 0 to 25 below 0 in portions of eastern and southeastern Massachusetts, and most of the weather out for the winter storm warning until 1 a.m. for the wind chill watch from Friday evening to Saturday afternoon, and be prepared for significant reductions in visibility at times, and cold wind chills as low as 25 below 0 will cause frostbite and as little as 30 minutes exposed skin. And strong winds Friday and Saturday may require wind advisory, and throughout the weekend, the prolonged bitter cold brings a chance for isolated freeze-up ice jams. Wind into some of the way to freeze-up ice jams can produce Flooded of rivers of the ice, jam location, sea ice formation also likely in harbors, bays, and inlets. Wind chill. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Snow. For the day, the snow can be every time. Blustery wind higher 30 degrees. Blustery north wind about 13 22 miles gust size. 46 miles an hour. Anticipation 100%. Children daytime circulation is 12 to 18 inches possible. For tonight, snow. Likely may before 11 p.m. The snow can be at every times. Areas that blow so before midnight. Most of the got about 9 above. Wind chill miles below 1 below. Blustery wind west about 13 to 20 miles gust size. 40 miles an hour. Anticipation 6%. New circulation 1 to 3 inches possible for Friday. Most of the same sky about 13 degrees and wind chill miles below 7 below. West wind about 14 miles gust size, 34 miles an hour. Friday night, forecast about 4 below, wind chill lows 20 below. West wind about 11 to 14 miles gust size, 36 miles an hour. For Saturday, most steady and cold night about 8 above, low about 11 below. West wind about 9 to 11 miles gust size, 29 miles an hour. For Sunday, most steady and most gust about 6 about 9 above. And for Monday, mostly gust skies with a high about 34 to about 27 degrees and just snow before 11 p.m. Anticipation 50% for Tuesday. Anticipation snow and sleet, mostly gust about 38 about 18 degrees and anticipation 35%. And for Wednesday, most of the sun's got about 26 degrees, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this. Third morning, January 4th, 2018, Peter J. Wisdom. I hope you have a good morning and goodbye, nature. Stay safe, and we'll provide updates on the storm, and I'll see you for a noontime report. Hope you have a good morning.